Alright. Well, we got some pineapple seeds. I do hope there's something that makes gardening a little bit more long-term viable. Currently it is not. It's a lot of work for what you get. Oh, we do have metal here. Bruce is currently leaving me alone. I'll take the risk. Oh, this is a big risk. We are in hard mode. If I get chomped on down here below the water and die, I have no way to, because I would have to get saved by someone else. I'd have to get someone else to log in and save me because, oh, and of course I forget that I'm underwater and I need air. That would be a terrible way to die immediately. But yes, if I die, the game will immediately save and there's no way for me to revive, so. It would basically end our entire run. But as long as Bruce is happy to mill about, I will keep diving. So, well, the scraps are worth getting, but not the thing that we really need off the islands. We do still get scrap from barrels. And it looks like that's my cue to leave. Alright, we've got some extra bits of metal. We got some copper. We'll call that good. We got everything we needed. Bruce has taken an interest in us. Alright, well, we may as well quickly plant our seeds while we're here. Water it. Plant. Now, do you think you can just come and bite into my raft? Not today, Bruce. Not today. Okay, well, we'll open our sail so that we can sail around this island. Don't want it to cause our entire raft to spin around. And of course, I forgot to keep eating. Wait, I did have a spear. It was just in the wrong spot. Oh well. May as well eat some delicious watermelon. Alright, left around the island. Well, at some point we'll have to start tearing apart this side. It may as well start now. Give me something to do right now. But I only want to tear apart the front, the back edge. Oh, well, that's as far as my hatchet made it. Alright. Well, I guess then for now it's just fishing. Fishing and smelting. Oh, that's a big island. I do think I'm at a place though. Does this will be worth the risk? That depends. No, there's a death bird. There it is. Alright. I hear you, Bruce. What did you make off with? Nothing along the back edge of the raft, which is what I have to care about most. Why you gotta be like that, bird? It's definitely a very non-conventional raft shape, simply due to the fact that we basically our top priority is picking up all of the debris floating around. Oh. Yeah, I don't have any. But we are actually finally at a place where we can actually stop at islands and not worry about running out of resources too badly. You leave them alone. Okay. Nope. Bad timing for hunger to hit. Need to make it to the anchor to drop that. Well, it's going to be precarious to try to leave the island now. We're right up on it. But that is my own fault for not paying attention. Alright. Quickly munch down some food. Well, I should move all this stuff up. It doesn't need to be on the bottom of the raft where the water comes through. Gotta be so I'm not getting a lot of hits on Bruce today. Oh, not enough wood. We can fix that. We've got lots of wood upstairs. Nope, that is not what I meant to do at all. with the metal I got, I think I can probably reinforce. I might not be able to reinforce the entire back of the raft, but enough of it that basically I'll be able to stop Bruce from attacking anywhere I don't want him to, which means he won't be able to take my nets away. With more things going on the upper deck of the raft here, it'll be a bit easier staying on top of the garden as well. I'll go explore the island before I... Okay. So we got 3 of those little fish. That'll be good. And then we've got some bigger fish to fry up. I'll just use the lower chest for now, but I will move everything up as soon as I can. But for now, let's just put things away. And go on a little quick exploration of this. Oh, I understand what's going on. This is the to-be-cooked side. Alright. I hear you, Bruce. I'm just not going to get to you. How could you do this to me, Bruce? You're breaking holes in my ship. Oh, and of course now I do have to make a new hatchet, but I don't actually have enough wood for that. So I have to go up here and grab some wood again. I'll create after that. Break this away. Put the net in. Dehydrating, luckily I've got a water bottle with. Okay. And then I build that and we're good. Nope. Now we're good. And then I'll knock those away later, but for now I don't want to take the risk of Bruce chomping at me while I do it. Alright, well there's no point in me carrying 2 spears, but I will take the bow and arrow. Actually, I need to make a shovel. That's what I need. Do we have bolts? Yes, we got a bolt. So I will also take the shovel onto the island, but I do not need to take the hammer or the axe. I mean, I could take the axe, it would let me chop down trees, but I don't need the wood, so it doesn't seem quite worth it. There. So nothing I'm carrying needs to go here. We'll put scrap in here. I want some scrap with me on the island, but I don't need a whole whack of it. Well, that must have been a damaged portion already. Alright, well, if I keep trying to fix everything up, I'm never going to get anywhere, so let's just put things away. Hey, Michael. 101. That's tolerable. Still warm, still very warm. Warmer than I would like. Alright, we will drop off the copper. Everything else I will just have to carry because I don't want to drop anything else. But what I am going to, actually I am going to take a bunch more water. And food's down here still. Let's take a stack of fish. Yeah, see a high of 90 sounds a lot more tolerable. Oh, there's a staircase going up. I wonder where this goes to. I wonder if there'll be a trading post. Maybe I should have brought the trash cubes. Yeah, this looks like a trading post. So I can buy simple fishing bait for 1 trash cube. Scrap takes a trade coin, or it takes multiple trade coins. There's some recipes. Oh. Advanced Scarecrow. Keep seagulls away from your crop plots for good. Requires reputation, 8 trash cubes, and 10 trade coins. I don't even know how to get a long drawbridge. Alright, so some interesting things. I wonder if the diving helmet is just a cosmetic, or today was your first day of OT? Do you work indoors or outdoors? Because I feel like overtime out in the hot sun is not great. If you're lucky enough to be in AC, then that's not so bad. Alright, well, there's no point in working and trying to catch myself a llama, because I have no way to keep a llama healthy. I don't have any food for a llama. Indoors without AC. Oh, that's in some ways that's worse than being outside. That is, the shop I work at doesn't have air conditioning, but it does. We have this giant swamp cooler down at the one end of it, and on a hot day that can be about an 8-degree difference, and that's 8 degrees Celsius. So it makes a noticeable difference. Alright, what I'm looking for on this island is dirt, but not like the sort of dirt that I'm walking on. It needs to be a specific type of dirt. Oh, I caught the attention of that bird, and he wants to drop rocks on me. I'm not keen on that. Well, can't get me in here, so let's explore. Oh, hey, dirt. Yes, that is what I needed. Only 2 plots of it, so that... Oh, no, maybe more. 3 plots of 5 plots of dirt. That'll be good. I think 5 plots of dirt will let me build a plot for basically I'll have enough room for a wild animal, or I guess a domesticated animal. I don't think I've got the resources to actually catch an animal yet, but at least I'd have the like we're making progress. Oh. Do you mind, bird? I am shooting. Oh. Oh. Okay. That is not going great for me. This outcropping at least keeps me safe from the bird. But I really need to avoid that boar. Alright. Make it back here to the cave. So it's first day of school for some cities. I guess get back to school has to happen sooner or later. Back to school in the heat sucks, though. Alright. There. Oh, expert warthog hunter. I have apparently killed 50 warthogs in the game now. Go hide under this outcropping again while I look for what to drop. Actually, let's eat some berries. That'll open up a spot in my inventory and also get my hunger back to a reasonable amount. Then I can go back here and What happened? Don't tell me my arrows. I didn't pick up my arrows, so they disappeared. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to use those to take out the bird. This isn't helpful at all. Oh, what can I throw away? My inventory's full. Well, thirst isn't going to be a problem, so we'll eat the... I mean, for school, at least you're not having to really do anything. But yeah, it sucks to have to go back to school in the heat. So I would still pick it over basically working an overtime day in the heat. Ow. Oh, you bird. What a pain in the butt you are. Oh no. I think I am in a situation where I basically have to wait for someone to save me, so... Yep. It auto-save the world. Huh. Well, that is as far as that goes, I guess. So let's, I guess in the meantime, I'll just start up a game of normal.
Oh, hey, guess who forgot they had push to talk?
Oh,
Hi.
welcome.
I heard you needed saving.
I mean, I do need saving. Do you want to give it a shot?
I can try, but you know my track record.
That is fair. Okay.
I am usually the one that needs to be saved. Very
I
damsel.
I will load up Bruce Loves Me Not, in which I am dead.
I love that that's the name.
The password is as per tradition. Okay. Let me know when you are loaded into the world. But yeah, this is definitely one of the hazards of hard mode is if everyone is dead, then oops. Which is funny because I actually have a hard mode game that I've gotten farther than this in, and I have just never died in it. Like I've never gotten anyone else's help in it.
I believe you because I've played with you. Then again, usually I'm the one that needs saving.
Yeah, that was definitely that. I'm like, I shouldn't be out here. The bird is dangerous. No, I'm out here anyway. I knew better.
Yeah, but what is life if we don't make bad decisions?
Yeah. But yeah, the farthest I've gotten in hard mode is I have finished the Bear Island. I did, however, in Bear Island choose to not attack the mama bear.
I was about to ask, like, I believe that, but the mama bear is... Ooh.
Yeah, the mama bear is mean. I'm like, this is hard mode. I'm not doing that. But yeah, when you are loaded in, basically where the raft is docked to the island. If you basically hop onto the island and then circle around the edge of the island going left, you should find my corpse.
Okay. I'll do my best not to die.
I could press unstuck, which would teleport my body probably to a beach, but then I wouldn't know where I was anymore, so it might be harder to find me if I hit unstuck. Like, theoretically, it puts your body to a more convenient location, but more convenient compared to what? Definitely not going to be the most exciting part of the stream.
I don't know.
Just,
Teleporting's hilarious.
well, no, this basically my screen is just currently stuck on the incapacitated.
Oh, that's right. I mean, I can narrate my journey. Mostly it's gotta do some sketchy stuff, sketchy stuff.
Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah, so last week after not really accomplishing much and not really working much last week, today I woke up and went, I'm gonna get shit done. So I started working on a dagger guard that I've been meaning to work on for a long time. And then of
Nice.
course, work texts me and be like, "Hey, can you come in the afternoon?" I'm like, "Of course."
Yep. Nope. This track.
I'm being
We plan
productive,
to do
so
stuff.
now there's work.
I was definitely looking at daggers. I don't know. I'm kind of torn because part of me is like, I should just buy one. Do you know what I mean? I'm
Hmm.
also like, but I could buy a blade and then avoid doing work for 3 months.
Yep.
Are you just on the edge?
I should be up like up the cliff a bit from the water, but there shouldn't be much water
Okay, I
below.
think I've gone too far.
Also sounds like there's probably a warthog around where I am.
Yep.
Oh, I hear Deathbird.
Yep. Deathbird may or may not have spotted me
Sounded
hiding under
like
a
it
tree.
did. I don't think trees will save you.
I can always find out, right?
Yep. I mean, you
Oh,
will
yeah, no,
definitely
it
find out.
definitely saw me because it's doing that grab a rock thing.
Yeah.
Can't remember. There's no sneak mode in this, is there?
No, I'm pretty sure there's
Sucks.
not.
I think I could be sneaky. It is really pissed off by this tree. Nope. The tree's not helping anymore. Running
Nope.
away. At least all I can do is drop rocks, right?
He can drop rocks. That's all he does. But he
Yeah,
does it
but
with unnerving accuracy.
right? Like, who decided that a bird needed to learn how to drop rocks?
Well, you've got to be close by because that rock hit really close by.
Okay, so then you're probably behind me. Oh, hey, look it! I found.
Yep, that's a me. And a galloping we go.
I'm just gonna be a goat. I will say to everybody, do not recommend for me to rescue anybody. Terrible decision. I'm running out of
Relying.
water. I'm just slowing down. Like, so, like, I understand this is hard mode, but I will say, like, you and I have sword fought for a good part of an afternoon, surviving off sips of water. So I think this is a little overdramatic.
Definitely the I don't mind hard mode, but the hunger and thirst for hard mode is just a little much.
Where did we stick that bed? At least if I die of thirst, you'll be able to revive me, eh?
Yep. All right.
There you go.
Perfect. Thank you.
Welcome back to the world.
Okay. So still got what I needed off the island, but it'd be silly to just like leave now.
No, absolutely.
Okay, well, I see Bruce has been busy. All right, well. Drop off items.
So, Michael, for us Canadian senior year, is that like your last year?
Yeah.
Because
Well,
kudos then.
Yeah, I think senior year's usually last year for everyone, because in my high school we use senior year as
Feels like a very weird choice for Manitoba, but you know what? I also believe that.
Yep. Manitoba. Always happy to be weird. Which I've moved most of the cooking stuff up to the second floor.
That is. I should have noticed the lack of cooking.
And you'll notice that the raw meat that looks similar to the rat meat is actually boar meat now. So we're getting improvements.
That reassures me, because I don't care the lies I was told. I'm pretty sure that rat meat is not healthy.
So it can't be that bad. It can't be infected and like human consuming or something. I don't know.
Here's the question: better or worse than a can of spam? Because I feel like in this situation, I'd eat the can of spam first.
Yeah, I think that is probably the order of operation there. All right, what else do I need? Oh, Bruce, stop it. There's only so many holes that my ship can basically have in it at once.
3, right?
Well, that's currently what it has. So I'm hoping for no more. No, well, of course, I would throw away the item. That makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
It is completely the logical thing to do at that moment. Oh, well, let's put away the bolts. All right. All right, I put away my hammer. I need that to reinforce them. So far, this today's stream has been a long chain of, oh right, I needed this thing to do that.
Welcome to Gaming with Hollow, the renovation episode. Where, unlike TV shows, this is realistic renovation where you're like, so I'm gonna fix this thing. I left this in the other room. Okay, I've got that thing. Oh, look, I have to go get this. Oh, this is harder than expected. Let's phone somebody.
I mean, so far that entirely tracks across the board. All right. Just about ready to go back to making bad decisions.
I just had a sad thought. I nearly quit my job today, and if I'd been thinking, I would have, so I could have just hung around and done sword stuff.
Yep. When given the opportunity to work or do sword stuff, I always choose sword stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
Okay, what do I take to build arrows? Because I would like to go shoot a bird again. I mean, I don't actually want to shoot a bird. I want to have
But
arrows.
we do.
I want to have arrows in case shooting a bird becomes a.
I guess the question is, do we have metal ingots to spare?
No, but I'm using stone arrows.
That's fair. Stone, plastic, planks. It's not that bad. But do you ever figure out what you can do with a trash cube?
Yes, you can trade them, which actually I am going to take those up, and I am going to buy some fish bait.
Nice. It's funny, actually, as you said that, I was like, wait a minute, we figured this out last game.
Yeah, there's actually a trading post on this island that does accept the cubes.
Little known Shep fact. Goldfish have better memories. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
That is entirely fair. Okay, so I am buying. Yeah, everything else that I would be interested in requires more than trade cubes. So I have just bought 16 fish bait. Of course, I went up there without food, so I'm gonna come back and grab food before I go to plan my island exploration.
Can't remember if we get anything off the death birds. You know, like,
Basically drumsticks and feathers.
that's worth it.
I mean, no, it's 100% not worth it. There's no point in which the death birds are worth it.
The worst.
They're just a pain in the butt. They are
I should
not.
actually make myself a bow because Juan's not here to shoot seagulls.
Okay, I'm gonna hop in the water and I'm gonna fight a Bruce. Oh,
More power to you.
I have made mistakes because I'm not fighting a Bruce. I'm fighting pufferfish and a Bruce.
Ooh, those are bad.
Okay, I've killed the pufferfish.
Congrats. Maybe the pufferfish will kill the Bruce.
No. That, unfortunately, is not the way this is gonna go. The upside is I'm fighting Bruce with arrows, which means you can pretty reliably hit him without him being able to hit you, because he'll cancel his attack whenever you hurt him.
I'll be honest, as somebody who did archery, that bothers me, but makes sense.
I mean, that's entirely fair.
Because I'm like, this shouldn't work, and it doesn't really. But, hypothetically, yes. Actually, I kind of wish that, I mean, I could do that experiment. We have bodies of water, and I still have a bow.
Yep. People have done the testing of shooting arrows underwater. It's not that you can't do it. It's why would you do it? It's not effective. You're not going to shoot far enough to be worthwhile. Hey Wes, how's it going? All right, where are you, Bruce? There you are. Because like you could use a bow to shoot a like shark that is like literally right in front of you with open mouth, but there's also
Actually,
just better things. that you could
That's
do.
the thing. I'm actually a little surprised that at some point the game doesn't offer you the option of um, any kind of
Okay.
harpoon launcher,
Yeah.
because you could hypothetically make something that wouldn't be that hard.
Yep. Okay. Gonna
I say
harvest the
hypothetically. I am not a weapons
shark
engineer.
meat and then just leave him hanging out there because I want to go exploring for things. I'm glad we are at a place where we're sustainable enough that we don't require forward motion in order to survive anymore. Basically, being stopped this island isn't a death sentence anymore. Oh, another pufferfish. But yeah, I have definitely fought pufferfish with spear, and in fact, I've already beat a pufferfish with spear in this game. But there, it's it's a lot riskier, and I much prefer doing it with bow and arrow when you know this game mode is not kind to respawning. Okay.
I do have to say, I appreciate that there's something about us as people who are like, you know what we should do? This game on hard mode. That sounds like a time.
It was a choice. Not a good choice, but it was a choice.
I
I'm
mean,
I'm here. I'm here all about choices.
I look
Okay.
forward to when we amass enough of an army for the forest because that's going to be beautiful chaos.
Yes.
And I am always interested in beautiful chaos.
Yeah, the forest certainly has a lot of potential to be a ton of fun. Of course, I need more seaweed in order to make the flippers.
There are like 19 seaweed in the chest up.
Oh yeah, right. The chest of things to be
Yeah,
converted to
to
not
smelt it.
seaweed.
I only know because I was looking for bolts.
All right. So I need a water bottle, which I cannot currently make.
Do you want to borrow one of mine?
No, no. What I need is Oh wait, that's. I am trying to make a water bottle so that I will have. Oh, I used up all my plastic. Damn it. I'm trying to make basically a water breather bottle
Ah,
so I can go diving deeper. Oh, hey, Milo girl. Yeah, we are still playing the raft game, the mini raft simulator. Okay. All right. Well, let's take a look. Might be able to dive deep enough to not need the rebreather too badly right now. So we'll see how this goes. Catch all my breath. How's it going, Milo girl? Dive down. Catch this copper along the way. Right here is a chest of stuff. Oh, well, let's get headed back to that surface. My air is too low. Yeah, I'm going to And I'm running out of air right now.
It's fine.
There. And up I am. You went up for a walk with one of your friends? Was the weather good for a walk today? Yeah, there's a lot of metal to be got here, but just very slow to get without any sort of breathing apparatus. Keep just barely running out of air a little bit before I get back to the surface, which is not terrible. So is cool weather, as in nice and cool, or actually getting too cold and not longer enjoyable cool? All right, nothing super interesting that way. I'll come back towards the raft and check out the other direction. And just going to continue staying away from that death bird. I have no interest in playing with it right now.
God just wants a hug.
Yeah, it's mean and I don't like it. Well, sometimes you can get bad weather that makes it un unenjoyably cool in August. At least you can up here in Canada, but it is not common. Right
I'm
now,
actually a little sad we're warming up again. Today was on that verge of,
yes, yes, very much. I would not have minded it being a little bit cooler today, that's for sure. All right, well, I'm gonna come back to the raft. I don't think anything else on the water is unique enough to risk death for.
I mean, you don't want to wrestle a pufferfish?
I mean, a little, but not enough to actually do it. Let's see, where did I put dirt? Do I need to research dirt? I probably need to research dirt. That's how this game works. There, let's put the hinges and that. But if I can get, I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but I will see if I can catch us a llama.
Yeah, I noticed the little Carl.
No, I didn't want to throw it onto the table. I wanted to put it in the research slot. Yep, research, learn. I can make a grass plot. Cool. I can make multiple grass plots.
Hello, baby Carl.
So we had enough dirt to make two, which, if I remember correct, oh hey, and I don't even have to water them because they're being rained on. I feel like that's new. I don't feel like that used to be done like that. But okay, so we've got grass plots now. What else do I need? I can't have him just wandering around. So they had turn signals on their backpack?
That actually sounds
That's
really
yeah,
adorable.
that actually sounds kind of cool.
Also, say I feel like I really appreciate that
Yeah.
because, especially if this is a cyclist and not just like an actual mini motorbike, which I have seen.
Yep.
Um,
I'm also assuming
because like
cyclist.
sometimes cyclists don't remember what turning looks like.
Okay, so I have made a net launcher. I don't have enough leaves to make. So I've got enough ammo to launch one net. So I've got one shot at getting us a pet. Actually, before I do that, I do need a spot to put our pet. So let's finish building that. I need my hammer. Okay. So what do I need to make? Plank fencing. Just need wood. And that is something we have a... Nope, don't throw away my hammer. Why do I keep doing that?
Yep, all those shark steaks are keeping us going.
Yes. We do currently rely a lot on shark steaks.
I mean, if Bruce is gonna give them to us.
Okay, now can I do a... Yes, I can do... Oh, but I need to pick up the axe. There. Oh, but I need... Nope, don't throw the hammer. I really don't need to throw the hammer. No. Nope. Did it again. Tab, not Q. I swear this is Satisfactory's fault.
I believe this.
Satisfactory's like, so Q's build menu, and my brain's like, okay, we will remember this forever. So we've got a nice little area for Carl. I'm going to move the antenna. Don't really want an antenna in Carl's habitat. All right, now I have one shot of going catching Carl.
Okay, I have angered the deathbird.
Okay, good
This is
luck.
my way. Yeah.
I am going to go look for a llama. So let me know if you see a llama as well as an angry deathbird.
Oh, there's definitely a llama. It is up. I'm trying to avoid it. I think
Yeah,
I have lost the angry deathbird.
the
So,
llama was up
if
near
you
the
head up the
trading
stairs,
shack. Yeah,
yeah, he's up over here.
cool.
I've been trying not to scare him off.
Okay, yeah, I'm just up sort of behind you. There he goes. Excellent. All right,
Yeah.
Carl. Yes.
Yes. Blue llama
Yeah.
first. Oh my gosh. Watching you carry that llama is amazing.
Yeah.
I also feel like these are very docile llamas. I'm thinking the devs have never met llamas. I've met llamas. Llamas are aggressive.
I'm okay with nice llamas.
Yes, I'm fine. Maybe it's an alpaca. I think alpacas are the nice version of a llama.
Wait, nope. Get back here. Okay. Oh, Bruce, I hear you.
There's that friendly
My.
mouse.
Can't fix that of them, or I can't give it the fix I really want right now. So temporarily that just gets that. All right.
I mean, you can consider it as the llama got captured, or you can consider it as the llama now has new friends.
Yeah. This is Carl. Carl's gonna be our friend. Okay, so with that, we have gotten everything off the island that we really need. So, are you ready to depart?
I am good.
Excellent. Gonna pull up the anchor. Oh. Oh, this is all going horribly wrong. We keep catching on the rocks.
I personally blame the death bird.
Everything is the Deathbird's fault. I'm willing to name it Mini Llama. But its name is Carl. It could be Mini Carl. I wonder if we can call it Mini Carl.
I mean, Mini
Is that
Carl's
too
fine.
long? It might be too long.
I mean, I guess you have to draw it out. Mini Carl, that kills people. Still works.
There. Mini Carl. Mini Carl will give us mini wool. I don't actually know that llamas give wool, but
Um, that's a really good question. I know you can get alpaca
like
wool.
I don't think is it wool when it's from a llama? You can use their fiber to make stuff,
Yarn. Yeah, now that I think about it.
but I'm not sure if it is called
Really good question.
wool.
I have to Google this now.
There's a voice in the distance that says fiber, not wool. Yeah,
I would trust that voice. The crafting spirit of your household would know.
it definitely would know better than me, so. Okay, so now that adventure is done.
Really appreciate that. I just wanted to know if it's called wool when it comes off a llama. And I mostly just get Minecraft, which I guess is fair. Oh, that's because Google just automatically edit Minecraft. I was so confused.
Obviously, that would be the only reason anyone would ask, to ask
Right?
questions about Minecraft. Uh, coordinated Bruce and Scarecrow, or Seagull attack. They're in it together, I swear.
So the crafting voice is correct. It is fiber or fleece.
Yes, okay.
However, I think basically it's still
It's still the same as wool, essentially, but yes, it
yeah,
is.
it is considered inferior to alpaca.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
is fair. I like thinking about it because I occasionally knit. I have seen alpaca. I haven't seen llama, but like that's not something I'm looking at.
yep.
I just want to make colorful scarves.
Alright, soon we'll be floating back into the debris field.
Yeah, the seagulls and the shark definitely have mini plots.
I 100% agree with this. There is collusion. There's probably use in keeping sand not melting down all the sand. So I will not melt it all down. Which actually, so do I have the tools to make shears? I do. Excellent. So I have made myself some shears. Let's go pay Carl a visit and get us some mini fleece. There. Now it is a
Like that.
naked Carl.
I was about to say, taken to a new habitat and made naked.
That's okay, it's warm. He was probably overheating.
Yeah.
That's the excuse I'm going with anyway. So now research our mini fleece. And then the most important thing in that list is we can make a mini backpack.
Oh, I love the mini backpack.
Because being able to carry more things is so useful. But we need 2 more leather. So we'll have to stop at another big island and kill some boars. Which is the thing I wanted to do on that. Actually, wait, how many leather did I get? Yeah, just 2. Well, for the moment, I can't really do much until we are floating back in that debris field.
I think we've
We're just
got
reaching it.
another big island coming up.
Another big island coming up?
Maybe. I can't really tell how big it is.
No, it looks like a small one.
That's fair.
Oh,
I think I see at least a couple trees, but
my scarecrow has died.
alas for Yorick.
I can't build a new one until I get a new source of leaves.
Poor Mini Bruce. Trying so hard.
Yeah. Yeah, that sound is the sound of Bruce attacking. Okay. run along the front here, pick up stuff, and we can get back to building. Oh, not that, something else. I don't know what else you were hearing then, Milo. Oh, that was the sound of me slowly starving. It's fine. I got better.
It's fine. I was about to say, the only other thing I can
That's
think
my
of is
growling stomach.
Jax had opinions, but I was trying to
Nope.
stay muted.
I don't think we heard that.
Okay. He's not allowed to have opinions, and yet he still has them.
Yeah, that was my my character was starving, so that was their stomach growling. Okay, so time to build some things. I like building things. Let's build. So we need. Oh, let's do that. Let's just eat a whole radish. It's fine. I also need metal ingots. I can do that. We have made a steering wheel, which means now I can just decide which way I want the raft to face. Hopefully it's just as weird and awkward having the raft spin for everyone else like it used to be. I assume it probably is.
I'm a little disappointed you can't roast pineapple. I don't think you should be able to, but also.
I mean, it is perfectly reasonable, but also, what is wrong with you? Okay, now I should be able to build myself a new scarecrow. Where is it under? Yes. We built a new scarecrow. Yep. Always gives a little thumbs up whenever I place anything. It's important that my character approves of where I put things. So you don't want to put too much shelter around your garden, because it'll stop the seagulls from getting to it, but then you also don't get the sun and everything else on your plants, and they need that.
Also, seagulls are sadly useful.
Yes, seagulls
as lunch.
Are actually useful. So, oh, what am I missing? Scrap. Of course I'm missing scrap. That's okay. I placed some here before. We're good. And then I need. Oh, there you are, Bruce. Oh.
Good day, Bruce.
Oh, we are sailing right onto a small little island.
Oh, there it is.
So, may as well stop here for a moment. But I don't want to hit the island like dead on.
Is there anything in particular you want me to look for?
No. Okay. Drop the anchor. At the very least now, hitting a island is not something that's hard to correct anymore. Oh. I hear Bruce being his Brucey self.
Yes, he has found me. Apparently, my lovely existence.
Oh. Guess I will take some shark steak. We've got enough of those.
There is a fair bit of shark steak. There might be more if Bruce doesn't calm down.
I mean, I will, if I plan on doing any diving, I will probably take out Bruce. Okay. Grab my arrows. Drop the other things I don't
found
need.
some metal, just waiting for health to return before I can get it.
Yeah. Ow. He did not cancel his attack that time. He did cancel his attack that time.
Nothing worse than an inconsistent Bruce.
I'm just happy this game lets you retrieve arrows off of Bruce once you're once you've taken him down.
Yeah, I will say that that is a frustration for me. Like depending on quality.
Yeah.
I understand like if you have like cheap wooden arrows, you know, like Valheim, when you start out, that's what you're making.
Yeah.
I don't expect quality, but once you're getting into slightly better, I'm like, I should probably be able to use this at least twice.
Well, it depends what you're using them for. You're using your arrows
To be
to shoot
fair,
something that's
mostly I'm
armored?
shooting
Okay.
trolls,
Yeah.
so eh.
And that's, if you're shooting something armored, it kind of makes sense. But when you're shooting deer, you should be able to get your arrow back.
I always feel so bad shooting deer.
There.
Like I still do
I
it.
ran out of
But...
ammo on the last shot for Bruce.
Oh no.
So that means he took 15 arrows. I can't get the last 2 out of him. Either way, Bruce is no longer a problem. And we
Perfect.
seem to be down to 1 Bruce right now.
I was gonna ask. I was like, I've only seen the one Bruce.
There. Okay. We'll take our shark steak. So, we are good. It takes a lot of mini arrows to take down 1 mini shark. I think I'll have to pack more next time.
Yeah, you might need like 16.
Well, just in case I miss. I don't want to leave it down to the last arrow. Because my spear isn't exactly in good health either. I didn't have very good backup plans. Mostly just collecting everything I come across. Other than,
This
like
part.
rocks. Not gonna take rocks. No one needs
You don't want
rocks.
more rocks? I'm just looking mostly for metal.
Yeah, metal and copper are definitely the more needed things. Metal especially, but scrap is actually something relatively worthwhile at this point. Because, I mean, sure, places like Vaskaten have a lot of scrap, but then you have to go to Vaskaten again.
Hmm,
That doesn't sound worth it.
that sounds horrendous.
Because I don't think I need to go fight mutant rats again.
You sure? It's so much fun.
Yeah, I'm good. I think I'll survive without.
That's what all the cool kids are doing.
It's okay. I'm sure Caravan Island will have only gotten better.
Uh, I assume we're waiting for a mini one to do Caravan Island, or
Yep. I figure we will do. Basically, we'll carry on with story on the weekends.
that makes sense.
So, but I think the next island is so the next island is Balboa, which is the Bear Island. So it'll
Bear
be Bear
Island's
Island
fun.
next. Bear Island is fun. I like Bear Island. It's I'm sure it'll be tough, but it'll be good. Oh, for a second I thought that was Bruce. I saw your shadow
Nope.
go over me.
A mini ship has found a mini shark head.
Oh, you took his.
I did.
Yeah.
Because the nice thing is, I don't have to look at it.
Yeah, you see the teeth.
Yep.
Yeah, normally I will leave Bruce just floating in the water because the longer he takes to despawn, the longer it takes for him to respawn.
Ah, I will
But
remember that in the future.
I
I just
also
saw him hanging out.
took the head from the first time so that I could wear the Bruce head and have mini teeth along my vision.
Most glorious trophies.
Later game, it's worth harvesting him. Oh, Bruce is back. That's my cue to leave. Oh, no, there's still metal there. See if I can get away with harvesting this metal under the raft. Bruce has different ideas. All right.
Bruce is very opinionated.
My health is very low. Back on the raft we are. So nice and safe here. There. Now we have a mini shark ship. Say that 5 times fast.
Mini ship sharks.
It's not ruined, it's just a little tattered along the edges. It's fine. Oh, do you want to come save me?
Oh dear.
I'm like, I'm going to jump in the water, see where Bruce is. I didn't even touch the water. So now I'm floating like just right along the very front of it. Might be able to, yeah. I just wanted to see where he was.
Yeah, I take it you found him.
Yep. Immediately. Immediately and brutally. Okay, let's make sure that we... Oh, time to harvest Carl's fleece again.
Was there still ore under the... Hello, Bruce.
There was one ore out in front.
Okay. Bruce keeps just slightly missing. I think I'm gonna need a little more. Just a little... Oh, no, there we go. I will give him A+ for effort.
He certainly tries hard. Where did I put the other wool? I researched the wool. The wool isn't anywhere. Okay, so I'll just go in here. Alright, well, no point in hanging it around this island any longer. We got as much as we could before Bruce came back to play. Oh, still need that sail down. So you only said mini shark ship 4 times, Milo Girl, not 5 times. Mini shark ship, mini shark ship, mini shark ship, mini shark ship, mini shark ship. There, now there's 5 mini shark ships. I'm trying to remember. Oh, eggs, right. I'm like, how do we get eggs? But I remember how we get eggs. We need to capture a bird. Oh, we can undo the sail because we are safely away from the island. But we are also now sailing
Oh, I remember
crooked,
the
I
bird.
think.
I've forgotten about that.
Yeah, like the ostrich. Oh,
I'll be honest, I feel like all reasonable people, I am mildly afraid of ostriches. That is a lot of
that
angry bird.
seems like a reasonable. I too am. I'm mildly afraid of ostriches. Oh, running to take care of Bruce and get hit by dehydration.
I'm not sure if this is something your crafting spirit can confirm, but there was definitely a point when we were kids that we did a Girl Guides camp and there was an ostrich farm nearby and they made us like ostrich omelets.
That sounds likely and reasonable. The crafting spirit is currently using headphones,
That is fair.
so I will not inquire into it. But there was actually an ostrich farm near where I lived. Oh, are you kidding me? No, let's go cooked herring. That'll work. Actually, there the steaks and the shark meat can go on the grill together. Now they're boar steak rather than rat steak.
Mystery meat.
Sounds a lot more appealing. The boars seem a lot less awful.
I've actually eaten boar. It's not bad.
Take it over mystery rat.
Mostly that. And to be fair, I have eaten at a few places where I'm like, But as long as I don't know.
Sometimes not knowing is better.
Yeah.
Okay, I am moving all the food upstairs. She will. There's the logic to it. That'll work.
This and other lies we tell ourselves.
Wait, we've got more. I thought we had some of that, the silver algae stuff around, but I'm not sure where. All right, well, the water purifiers will stay down on the bottom because it's way easier to fill them up if they're near water. So no point moving those upstairs. Oh, I see you, Bruce. Oh, broke my spear on Bruce.
Yeah, I definitely feel like if I was looking at a menu and you were like, so here's some mystery rat meat, I'd be like, what's the mystery? Where the rats came from? Is that the mystery?
Where the rats experimented on is the mystery. Carl, why are you looking all mopey? Just eat the grass. Yeah, you're much happier now that you eat the grass.
Yeah, Carl doesn't need to be free range.
We'll give him a bigger spot later.
I mean, mini James may still have some mini Reese's left.
Yes, the crafting spirit has not consumed them all yet. Okay, what am I? We'll eat that. But I think it is time to get back to fishing. But as well, I can now use fishing bait. Because we did pick that up. Actually, well. Oh wow, the seagulls killed that scarecrow really quick.
I was a little worried you were going to say the seagulls killed Carl, and I was like, ooh, what kind of overpowered seagulls are we dealing with?
No, the seagulls have not killed Carl. They have just taken out the scarecrow faster than I was expecting. Okay. Need a... Nope. I'm glad my ship is somehow still holding together, if only barely. Alright, let's build some nets, because I can actually do that right now. There. And can we... Okay, Nope, don't throw the hammer. We can fortify that. Alright. The back edge is mostly fortified at this point. Yeah, I'm guessing. Okay, right. I need to make a battery so that I can get the recycler working again. There. So the recycler is working again. So the raft will be okay. We have a lot of materials to repair it. Bruce can only do so much damage. Oh, I hear you, seagulls. Off my plot. Let's see, can I build another scarecrow? I need more plastic. Of course, there's another Bruce attack in the meantime. Oh, good thing I already have a net ready. It's like I knew. Let's go to the audio. Yeah, I've got the music volume actually turned down a bit. But yeah, the music in this game is very nice and peaceful. I like it.
I do enjoy that it kind of cuts out for a bit and then it comes back, but it's so subtle.
Yeah.
That it's just all of a sudden I'm like, oh, the music's playing again, and this is so relaxing.
Yeah. I do enjoy games where it's not like just constantly music playing, but it's more there's music, but it's not always like you don't always just have to listen to music. It makes it more worth more when you do have the music.
Agreed. Now, I will add the caveat that the first time I took off sailing in the Shep Death World in Valheim, I totally put on the Moana soundtrack because I felt it was appropriate.
Very
I
much so.
probably should have put something more along the lines of the Jaws theme because Death World.
Yep, that also sounds accurate. Okay, we'll water the grass for Carl. Okay, so we have 3 wool. So they do actually call it wool in this game.
Yeah, I believe it's probably like it is a
I
fiber
mean,
and then you weave
yep,
it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So I feel like wool's not an inaccurate term.
yeah, it's close enough.
Oh, we've got a survivor raft. I don't know if we want to
Yeah, we're
get
past it.
that.
I'm not too worried about it. I saw it when it was a bit closer and just wasn't super worried about it. Alright, can I make a chest? I can. I'm gonna go put the chest up here by the smelters, and all the smelting materials can go into the chest. I hear you, Bruce. Where are you? Alright. Can I make it a net? No, I need to go collect some leaves to turn into rope. Oh, and quickly eat a potato. Okay. Just go gather some of the things floating by. Oh, and barely grab anything before I'm carrying too much. Is how this has been going.
I feel like later this week we should chat about the workshop and like some of the buckler workshop.
Yep.
And just some of the stuff.
Yep.
I was gonna talk to you yesterday, but things.
Yep, that is fair.
Because I know we're not anywhere near prepared for that.
Nope.
But good idea to kind of start thinking.
Well, that's the sooner we start talking out details, the easier it is when it's actually far enough that we can actually do something with it.
Yeah, because I was actually thinking worst comes to worst, like if we're prepping everything anyways, it might be worth doing on a Saturday
Yep.
and like do a barbecue as well, and then people can come out.
There's the silver algae I was looking for earlier. Yeah, no, that sounds good.
Also, people are more than welcome to come down to my place. It just means I need to prep the lawn and maybe not have spear grass,
Fair.
which is like 90% of the Okanagan.
Yep, can confirm. Pippin is made mostly of speargrass.
And Jax had a surprising amount for. He usually doesn't pick
I
it up,
will.
or if he does, it's on just the outer coat.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, Mila, I will do my best to not get my hand stuck in the mini crusher thing. It does not look like it'd be fun to get your hand stuck in.
I don't like them in real life, let alone. Which, out of curiosity, please tell me that's one of the few things you have not had to crawl into.
Like the hydraulic crusher type?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely been there. I
know you're
have.
locked out and tagged out, but still.
Actually I have been. So the mall has a cardboard crusher that I have
Already, I
crawled
hate
in
this.
behind it.
Yep.
I
Yep.
don't actually bother locking and tagging it out correctly when I go there because um, it it can't hurt me. I crawl in behind the hydraulics and there's enough room. So you crawl in through a hole that's probably a little bit more than a foot by a foot.
I really appreciate that you were just basically casually
Um,
describing what would be a nightmare to me.
yeah, but as soon as you get through that hole, it is really big open past it. So it is actually not bad. It very much is one of the, oh, this is out of nightmare, but then it's not as bad as it is not as bad to me as it first seems like it should be.
I feel like in order for me to judge how much of a nightmare that would be for me, I'd need to know, like, how hard is it to wiggle out? But if it's like a relatively easy, like, oh, I can get out of here, that's one thing.
Well, that's the entire thing of like on the other side, you have enough room to like kind of maneuver and turn around. Like you like I looked at it and I'm like, honestly, this like if I was ever in the situation where I needed to like hide, could totally just crawl in here and no one would ever know where you are and it's safe. Sure, it'd be annoying because it'd be crushing cardboard all day, but
Is this your apocalypse plan if you get
yeah,
stuck in the mall?
yeah.
I support this.
And Carl's got a nice shiny coat again. We're up to 4. So yeah, we're gonna stop by a bigger island to get some more leather.
I've definitely worked jobs where there were horror stories about people getting stuck. I think they were
Yeah.
mostly just lies because they like to scare you, but
Well, and it is absolutely one of those things that can happen in some cases, but yeah, like in the case of the like, there's some of them where it's I don't trust just locking and tagging out the thing. I actually want the thing secured so that it physically can't close because I don't trust it. But the one at the mall is not one that worries me. All right.
out of curiosity, I'm assuming this is different from the London drugs one.
Uh, I actually don't know where, like, because it's in. Basically, you have to go out into the malls behind the food court.
Okay, then it's a different one. London Drugs has their own, but
Yeah,
it's been a years since I've worked there, so I couldn't remember if people ever brought outside cardboard.
yeah, yeah. No, it is not brain. It is definitely like the mall thing, not it's not like inside a different store.
Oh, we had this wonderful, naive little soul. I can't even remember what they were asking for. They came into work today and kind of getting directions, and we said, oh, there's one at the mall. Which, to be fair, like if you're a tourist in town,
Yeah.
but they were definitely like, oh, which mall? And I internally laughed a little.
Yes. It is Penticton. There is only one mall. Okay. We are just gonna skirt around this island. And I will feed it all my palm leaves. Actually, no, I need to make rope. We'll feed it all my plastic. There.
Oh, you can put other things in the compactor?
Plastic, wood, and the palm leaves.
I remember this. I have definitely been throwing some things overboard.
There's also the trash can below that you can use instead of throwing things overboard.
I've been trying to throw it off into the non-collecting side, but
Yeah. Alright, where are you, Bruce? Alright, well, whatever he took quickly. And then, of course, the seagulls are attacking like at the same time.
the city we live in is it is a big town, so a mini city, I guess.
Yep.
It thinks it's bigger than it is.
Yeah, it is not a big city.
I feel like you can walk from one end to another in about, what do you say, hour and a half? Hour?
Hour and a half is probably accurate. Hour is not, it's longer than an hour.
I was about to say, Walmart usually takes me about an hour-ish.
Okay. Yeah, I grew up in a small town. So the town I live in, or the city I live in now, feels big comparatively, but it still is not actually a big city. Okay. Finally, time to use fishing bait. Let's see what this gets me.
Pretty sure the town I lived in before we moved to BC was one of those, there are more people living outside of it than there are in it.
Yeah, that was the same thing with Winkler. Alright, well, the first fishing bait has not gotten me anything exciting.
Oh, hi, Juan.
Wait, I still think we are not floating straight. Oh, of course we're not floating straight. I have the sail on. I thought things were weird. Oh, there. I was not actually using bait. I realized how to use bait now. I am now using bait. I caught a sharp carp. Tier 1, pointy.
Huh.
Now, I'm assuming we can probably cook it up, but also the trading stations allow you to trade in fish. So I want to see what we get from that first.
That's fair.
Yeah, all the hotels and motels say it's a big city. There's a lot of hotels, there's a lot of motels, but it's a tourist town. People come here to do touristy things. When the tourists go away, it's a small city. Eaten at a few different types of Asian restaurants. We have, yeah, I feel like we've got more than our fair share of Asian restaurants in
We have a
Penticton.
few because like we have at least a couple fusions. We have I want to say like 6 sushi places around town. I think
Yeah,
that
there's a
might
lot
be
of sushi.
correct. I've got a Vietnamese place down from my place, and then there's Happiness Thai. A lot of Indian, which is great. We have like a oddly
Yes.
diverse restaurant culture for the size of our town.
Yeah, but that's, I think, the tourist
Yeah.
bit comes into that. Okay. So I feel like
I feel
got
like
it
that
mostly.
kind of depends what kind of restaurant you're going to, and like if you can handle spice, or if you like raw fish, or
We need Juan back here to take care of those seagulls. They are not. They're not playing nice.
well done, Milo. That was beautiful.
Wonton soup. Yes. I don't know that I can handle a ton of Juan. You are not allowed to look down while you approach me with the shark head. It looks significantly
Damn
creepier.
it.
Just have like a Bruce wandering at me. Oh, I'm sorry, Carl. You're gonna get hungry. I didn't feed water your lawn for a bit. All right. I'm going to move the water purifiers a little bit because I feel like yeah, this will be a good spot for them. Although I'll wait to move the other one until
Do you want me to not refill it then?
you can refill it. It's just I'm gonna wait for the other one to fill up before I
That's fair. I will leave it alone then.
move
I have
before I
taken
move
the
the other one.
water out of it. Like, not the seawater, but the fresh.
Yeah. Okay. We've got all that sorted. We will put the bricks and sand and clay all here. All right. I mean, in this game, the world's flooded, so most, like the entire world's covered in water. So if you take all of the garbage we have on land, plus all the garbage we throw out into the ocean already, I am sure that, okay, you can not actually even cook the fish that are caught with bait. Worth knowing. Okay, but yeah, there's already enough garbage out in the water that you could probably build a raft using just the materials you found out. If you find something like the big debris field, we're not nice to our oceans because. Oh, I did not open that. There. There's not enough money to be made off the oceans, I guess, for people to be nice to the oceans. So the salt in the ocean basically comes from because everything runs into the ocean. So all the minerals and dirt that basically are on the land get washed out to the ocean along all the rivers. There's not a lot of salt in the rivers, but every river brings a little bit of salt and mineral. So any lake that basically stops and it doesn't flow to the ocean farther down actually becomes a salt lake. Like the Dead Sea is a salt lake. But it's so very, very salted that it's actually nothing really lives in it.
I mean, I feel like the thing too with salt water is like you shouldn't drink it because you will dehydrate.
Yeah.
But if that's what you got, people have drank it. It's not a good long-term plan.
Yeah. Because the salt will dehydrate you more than the water will hydrate you.
I
Not
find it
a
really funny, and I do understand why, but you know how, like, Dasani put salt in theirs?
Yeah.
And it was always, like, such a weird thought that we purposely put this thing in that dehydrates us, but we also need.
Yeah. No. Let's flip it. There.
I have definitely gotten a mouthful of salt water. Do not recommend.
Really? I actually don't mind salt water as much as I thought I would. I also never thought of the fact that because of the salt mixture of seawater, I actually find that like if I have a cut or something, the salt water's not nearly as harsh on my cuts as regular water is. It's more.
Wow, that just gave me flashbacks to the pandemic and hand sanitizer, and you were like, oh, that was a cut.
Yeah. Well, and that's with. Oh, is that Bruce attacking? Yeah, Bruce just took a chunk. That's fine. It's fine, Bruce. We don't mind, I swear. So maybe I do mind. I just want him to think I don't.
That is a good stance to take with a bird. It's like when your cat does something and you're like, if I disapprove out loud, they'll know.
Yeah.
And they'll keep doing it.
Stupid seagulls. Oh yeah, that'd be smart. If you have salt filters with you, you could filter out the salt and have drinkable water.
I mean, even a setup like these ones, I don't know if like if you've looked at the filtration when Hollow's getting water, or James, sorry, too many tags. Um, the the glass will kind of filter out obviously the mineral because it will evaporate without the minerals in it, and that will be pressure water. Just like
Yeah,
if you're in the desert, you can dig down and like put like a glass or something in the sand and cover it, and you will end up with water with the condensation of heat
yeah,
and coolness. I know way more about surviving in the desert than I think I should, really.
that is
And it's
fair.
not even about where we live.
I mean, but the desert where we live isn't interesting.
Desert where we live is weird.
It is. Yeah, I agree, my little girl. I also did not know that.
My dad was in Africa for a time, so I know far more than I should about surviving in actual deserts. We live in a semi-desert,
Yeah,
so it gets quite warm here, and we don't get the rain that say Vancouver, which is a rainforest, does.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's pretty dry here during the summer, but still we have trees and forests, just not. For a second, the shadows on Bruce made it look like he had stripes, and I was very afraid we had like some sort
tiger
of
shark.
better, more upgraded Bruce. I don't want a better, more upgraded Bruce.
I was actually thinking about this earlier. When we used to go camping, I don't know if you've ever dealt with this, James, actually. I feel like this is very specific because, again, my dad was in the desert serving. But we had this, like, burlap sack that he would hang from a tree.
Yeah,
Um, and it was, I mean, it was specially treated, but you put water in there, and it actually, because of the wetness of the sack and everything, cooled down the water.
yeah,
It was a really cool experience. It just meant that all of your water tasted like burlap sack. And I can distinctly still remember what that tastes like.
yep.
It is a taste.
I can't say that I want my water to taste like burlap sack.
Like, that's the thing. It was worth the trade off for having cold water
Yeah,
in like 30 degrees. Would I do that willingly? No.
yep. Yeah, that is the if I have to. If this is really
Kinda.
the only option.
Like, functionally it works. It's not the worst. I have tasted way worse. I feel like James can corroborate. I have very weird taste buds, and I have tasted worse.
Yep.
Actually, don't know if I should say I have weird taste buds, since apparently our taste buds are the same, according to the crafting spirit.
Yep. The seagulls just won't let this leave this poor scarecrow alone. Oh,
How dare you put something so offensive in their space?
they're very offended. So just don't
No,
mind
it
me.
definitely came up on Sunday, but for a while we had geese nesting on our boat,
Yeah,
and my parents kept trying to feed them.
don't feed the geese. It's never a good
they
idea. Don't feed
they
the
do
geese.
not appreciate being fed when they're nesting.
Yep. I mean, geese don't appreciate anything.
Nope.
They are hate-filled creatures.
So they were named Lucy and Goosey because we're inventive. Actually, Lucy and Larry, I think, were the names. And Larry used to fly up onto the front of the boat where the nest was and threaten us. It was really funny.
Yeah. Oh, you've eaten all your grass again, Carl. I start calling you Hungry Hungry Llama.
Oh, night, Milo.
Okay, yep. Have a good night, Milo.
Ah, and there's our Bruce. Just needs to have like a slightly more chill.
Yeah. He just needs to relax. Okay, there. Picked up the wool. Alright, have a good night, Juan. I will probably actually end this stream relatively soon here.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair.
We've made progress. This has been good. And then I'm not quite sure what Jess's stream schedule is for this week. But I will stream this again, if not sooner, then probably on Saturday. So it's definitely not actually bedtime for me, but I have sword pieces to make still, so
You have to be productive?
I gotta go be productive. Oh, we've gone through another battery. So the rest is just gonna go in the garbage. I think we've got enough of the trading things for now.
Look
But
forward
okay.
to when we actually get a cooking. We have sushi. That's weird. Sorry, this cooking station up because there are definitely some new recipes here.
Yep. And that's one of the goals. Get a cooking station really properly set up. Because right now we're just still winging it with grills. I think it's going to be. I think I've decided how I'm going to expand the raft, but we will see how it actually goes. Okay. Are you ready to log off?
Yeah, I am good.
Okay. Oh, there's a big island right there. Okay, well, I'm going to save the world right here. And then exit. Alright, going to end the stream. You guys all have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are.